Introducing the family. If anyone would like to make just a quick comment, now's the time to do so. Okay.
Well, Anita, growing up, when I first met this family, I had really a few mixed emotions. What was Junie? Reggie? So when I figured, well, something materialized, and Sheila and I got together, at least I had 60 miles and a 5-mile Bay Bridge between us. But ever since I know you, Mom, and you've always been kind to me and treated me just like a son, and as a matter of fact, your whole family has really made me feel welcome. And I think now there's a time that we should have times like this, and as Ronnie mentioned, instead of seeing someone laid out for the last time, now's the time we should come together as friends and family, and we have something all smile and celebrate.
So you saying we won't have to do a funeral for?
Limousine's gone, man. Limousine's gone.
Gary, here's that $20 I told you.
Did anyone else want to say something quickly before we move on?
Yeah, if anybody needs a son, Junie's available.
I would just like to say that I want to wish AJ a happy 62nd birthday. And truly, I'm glad that we were able to be a part of the celebration. And I'm glad that the children think that much of their mother, because nowadays families are not close-knit. We are close-knit families. And I know it hasn't been easy because she's had children to go to college and to finish. And it's a hard job, I know, because I have a child there and another one will be going in a year. And it's hard, but it lets you know that if you just keep striving and you remember that there's always someone greater than you that will help you make it through. And this truly is, I sit over here and every time the kids do something, I cry. I said, I would have run out of tears, but it's good to be together as a family, because love is something people talk. Talking love is easy, but this is showing it, and I'm sure she will never forget it. I know I won't, because, I mean, when she walked through the door, just to see, the surprise on her face, that's not something that you see every day, and it's good to know that they respect what she did for them. It's like I said, it had to be hard. And John's got the clock on, but I don't care, because we're here today. So we might be gone tomorrow. So I just, it's good to give her flowers while she's living. And I am proud of her, and I love her with all my heart. Happy birthday.
All right, yeah.
That person talking was our cousin Wanda from Virginia, and traveling along with Wanda, of course, with my 3 aunts that are seated at the table beside their sister, but we also have 2 other cousins, Joyce, and Angie, I'm sorry, I should say Angie, and Wanda's friend Watsy, and we'd like to wish them a safe trip, of course, back, and we thank them for coming the distance that they did. Okay. Sylvia had something to say. Oh, yeah. This is Mama's only daughter-in-law.
Unfortunately, never family picture. No, sir, I joke with you a lot, but I just wanted to know that I love you. You get upset with me because I call you Miss Wilson instead of Mom. but all jokes aside, Mom, I love you, and happy 62nd birthday.
I'm sorry, I made an error there. There is another daughter-in-law in the room. Tony, just raise your hand so we see who you are, okay? That's the mother that worked with the little boy and said, "I for inspiration, so loud." Did a good job. Okay, the other person that would like to make some comments are Elder Ronald Holden, who's a close family friend.
Oh, certainly, I'd be remiss if I didn't make a comment.
Okay, we miss you.
These people have no respect for authority. But of course, where most of them are born, it's okay.
That's exactly right. Even now, and I'm so appreciative, let me just say this, and I'm not trying to be morbid, but when I was 13 years old, I lost my mother. And I didn't, at that time I was raised in foster care, and I was in a couple of foster homes until I was 21. There was a gap there of some years, and when I became of age where I could go on my own and whatnot, I was able to come back and kind of rediscover the family, I suppose, and so we were reacquainted. I know this is Mom's Day, and I certainly do appreciate her, and I do want to make a couple of comments about a couple of other special people in my life. All are special, but some special persons that I talk about who are really gold. I sent Gloria a poem not too long ago that said that old friends are gold and new friends are silver. So we treasure the gold, even though we like the silver, the gold. Those are the golden odors. We thank God for those. This wonderful lady here, I'll never forget, my sister Debbie, those of you who know her, who lives in St. Louis now, at my mother's funeral, did not have a dress to wear. And we always called her Miss Wilson. She loaned my sister Debbie Gloria's dress to wear to my mother's funeral. And let me tell you something, in those days, it's not the same now as it used to be. There may be a few here and there, but in those days, if I were hungry, my family didn't have anything to eat, I could go and sit at her table, and I have done that.
Many times.
He was just looking for a retort. But consider the sauce. But sincerely, we were able to do that. And I know it was the same with the Pages. And the Pages started, I guess, from East Baltimore. You could line them all up from East Baltimore all the way to Fulton Avenue. There were so many pages for days. 17. But in those days, we could eat, we laughed, we played together, we fought together, we did everything together. And we're so grateful. She'll all of us. So I wish her many, many happy returns. She says she's not 62 until tomorrow. But we thank God for her life. And even now, she will call, she'll often through Judy or through Gloria, she will say, have you talked with Ronnie? How's he doing? And she'll tell me all the time, you better come and see me, boy, or whatever. Come over and, have a meal or whatever. I appreciate her. Even though the Lord took my mother, he gave me so many other wonderful mothers, an extended family. And I can truly say that I feel a part of this family. I can say that unhesitatingly, unqualified. When we had the family reunion at Sheila's last year, never once did I feel as though I was any different. I even got out of the bed and said, Wardell, this is your family reunion. You come on and sleep in this bed. He said, no, I won't have anything of it because I can't fit in the bed anyway. So he I can let him free. I can stop. But let me just say this, even though it is Mom's Day, I want to say a very special person who's always been special to me is Gloria Braxton, who has been instrumental, I'm sure, with many others, of course, but instrumental in spearheading this. And I think we need to give her a big round of applause. This lady gives her heart. She does everything. She does so many wonderful things. She was instrumental in getting me back in the city of Baltimore, in the workforce. So many wonderful things about her that I can say. And not only her, but I have another special person here. You all are special again. I'm going to sit down. This person is very special also because often the phone will ring, how you doing? I haven't heard from you. Are you living or dead? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And very special. And that is my little brother, the comedian of the hour, the resident comedian, Wardell Wilson. I thank you all again for making it feel so special, so much a part of this family. I really do. I love you all very much, and I appreciate this lady. She's wonderful. All the wonderful things that the young lady sang about. Did you ever know that you were my hero? Beautiful.
All right, thank you. What else? Please make your comments very brief.
I'm going to be very brief because Ronnie took up all the time. But anyway, I'd just like to first of all say, if you look around at all the grandkids and all the brothers and sisters, Mama, without you, none of this would be here. And if you did nothing else with your life, you did all of this. So I just want to take this time and from the bottom of my heart say that I really appreciate you've been mother, friend, so on and so forth. And we all appreciate it. I know all the way from Irwin to Gloria and so on and so forth. I want to say a special thanks for the Virginia folks. You don't measure love in words, you measure it in deeds. And anytime somebody's going to drive 400 miles, it seems like, just to say hello and then have to drive 400 miles back just to be in the presence of your honor, that speaks for you as a person. Lastly, I would just like to say to Gloria, we call her the general of the family. But if you need generals, because if you don't, nothing gets done. Right. All right, you know, if I would have done it, I mean, you know, the food wouldn't have been here, or we would have got a couple of lambs. But come on, everybody stand up to Gloria Braxton, a big clap. Come on.
Okay, at this time, we're going to ask the guest of honor. Did anyone else have any comments before we move on? Chantel? Okay. All right.
Brandy, I just want to say, by me being your oldest grandchild, I know I've given you a lot of those gray hairs that you have. I got them covered on. But then I do apologize. There were a lot of times when I had problems and you were there for me.
Yeah, I'm still there when you need me. You know what?
I'll make mine real brief. Every time I come up, Mom always say, "Are you coming over and spending the night?" And I always have to come up with some excuse because I was coming up to help Gloria with the program and whatever. And Mama would always get mad at me, "You don't love me, and here I came this far and I'm working on this and I would turn around and go right back." But Mama, this was all for you, you know. So I just wanted to let you know that it's this time.
Cheap shot, Sheila. Cheap shot.
Okay, we're going to move on now. We'd like for the guest of honor to come to the podium and to say make whatever remarks that she would like to make at this time.
Genevieve Wilson, come on down.
Might be a couple calicos up there, Mom.
I was really surprised at church today. I almost oops. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't help from crying. I was so surprised. And I'm so proud that I have so many friends and everything. And I'm glad that everybody came to make this a wonderful day for me. And I really, really enjoyed it. And God bless everybody. You know, maybe next year when I'm 63.
I'd just like to say that there's going to be a committee meeting at my house following the ceremony for 1992. Planning the next one. Thank you, Mama. Okay, before we have the benediction, because we're just about finished here, I would like to make some acknowledgments. Everybody in the family, everybody helped in planning this. Either they had a part to do, or they had a suggestion, or they just listened and then called back and made comments, because sometimes, you know, when you're trying to plan something, you have to work out all the logistics of it, and everybody really pitched in. The artwork, the lettering that the kids held up when they did the salute to Grandma was done by Gary Dunning. And she was the sketch on the back of your program, for which I've been ridiculed daily, was done by me. The computer graphics on the front of your program and on your flyers that you received, that was completed by John McCrae, Cody's husband. The banner that's hanging on the wall that says Happy 62nd Birthday was done by Tanisha McCrae. That lovely centerpiece that's sitting at the head table was donated by Chantel Braxton. And we were able to take advantage of the limo service